Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of The Dice That Bind Us. You can catch us on Twitter. I don't know why I wanted to say Twitch so bad. We have a Facebook, Instagram, and we have a TikTok. I think that's all we got. But you can find us on all those. That's pretty good.
All right. Let me give you a quick recap of what happened last time. It has been a few weeks since we recorded, so it's been a little bit crazy. So last episode, the War Council had ended, and the party had heard through their information gathering. No, actually, I'm skipping part of this. We first started jumping back to the dynamic duo in the shit of it. Lysander and Ivan, who are working alongside Xerxes, doing missions for them. The leader of the organization, finally. One Cain, the monk, who had previously bestowed power to Partos and Ileana. After some confrontational conversation, they all headed off to the next mission. What they didn't know was that mission was going to take them directly into the depths of hell. The rest of the party, our main unit, hashed out some conversations, had some conversations, and ultimately ended up heading towards Silvery Moon, knowing that Zephyros' tower was heading that direction. Upon arrival, the city was filled to the brim with corpses. Not many military forces, but civilians, just the general denizens of the town. And the party came face to face with Cain once more. Most of the party fell to the vibrating palm, a technique long known by monks that causes instantaneous death, the soul itself being cursed. This particular ability was augmented. Harlandino and Garagak were the only two to survive that initial hit. Namely, Harlandino had not been touched by the monk yet, and Garagak just succeeded on so many Constitution saving throws. Just so many.
Too angry to die.
But upon being given the choice to go and help their friends or stay and fight, they decided to go and aid their friends. In the end, as was directly pointed out to me, meant staying and fighting. Once the party came back to consciousness, they found themselves in sectioned off zones in this massive stone platform. However, the party members were not together and they did not see their friends. All of them were paired off with copies of one another. Not the simulacrum that had been causing chaos in their stead and using their name to cause disarray. Actual full-blooded clones. All of them wielding god powers of their own. The pairings we did list off last time, I'm not going to go through it again because you'll hear it as we jump back into this combat. But so far, the fight seems to be going incredibly well for our heroes. The adventuring party that we know and love. The chosen ones.
No,
Fingers
I
fucking
like the way
crossed.
you said that.
And so, in this 18 character, all at level 19/20, we did one round of combat last time. Many blows were dealt. Now, my friends, normally this is where I would say the world is yours. But specifically, as we jump back into this combat, the world is Ileana's at the top of the initiative order.
Great. And I'm up against Partos, correct?
You are up against one Partos the third.
Excellent. And we have Partos still restrained by the web from my Magi staff. My Blade of Disaster is still up, and Partos has is that a spiritual weapon that's in front of me?
Yep.
Perfect. All right. I guess bonus action, swing with the blade again.
Perfect. Your blade, of course, being represented by Phil. And Tepartos' spiritual weapon being represented by Tepartos.
As is natural.
Yes. So go ahead and give me some rolls.
Excellent. Because it was restrained, does it get advantage on the melee spell attack? Cool. All right. There's 1 and 2.
Both of those are going to hit.
Blade of Disaster.
Yeah, it's the one of the level 9 spells. And then for my action, let's just do a mind sliver. I'll need a intelligence saving throw.
Perfect.
Make it a little bit harder to get out of that.
Strong suit, as we all know.
I'm a smart boy.
That is a 14.
14 psychic damage, and then minus, let me go ahead and display it. I think it's minus 1d4 for the next save. Yeah. So before the end of my next turn, if they make a saving throw, subtract 1d4 from it.
Perfect.
And that's it for me.
Okie dokie Jones. That will take us to Ryan,
Simple enough.
who is paired off against one Ivan Quat.
You remembered.
I always remember.
Well, tactic still stands, I suppose. Just kind of run up to it. You seem nice. And I stab.
As you approach,
Mm.
Ivan glances up at you, and you see an almost liquid silver aura appear around him as Ivan activates his God mode. As you enter the radius around him, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, righto. Not very good at those.
Fuck, what's Ivan's God mode?
It's a big old 8.
You are going to take 50 points of necrotic damage.
Ouch.
Big ow.
Look at you being built to handle. Ow. Oh, me coming close.
This gives you just like a faint smile.
You know what? Actually, fuck you. I'm going to use Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
Nice.
Dexterity save. All right. These rolls. Let's do it. 22.
Yeah, it's valid. It's worth a
Is that-
shot. I don't believe so.
Okay.
Oh, it is half. Yeah.
Yeah, I figured. It's a leveled spell, so generally they do at least half. That way you're not using your spell slots for nothing.
Yeah. Well, mine wasn't. Mine's from my tieflingness, so that's why I was like, well, am I still allowed to stab it?
Yeah, absolutely.
25.
Just hits.
Oh, Jesus. All right. 10 piercing, 42.
You still get your sneak attack for this one.
Just like I thought of going directly in front of it. It still would have been safe, but I can't stand next to the both of them and get it. So that makes sense.
All right,
And
go ahead
that's-
and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Nice. 11.
Okay. You're going to take 12 more points of necrotic damage.
Hell yeah. Ouch. And I don't think I can item because I was petty. Oh, no, I can. When you hit a creature on a weapon attack. Oh, no, but he's necrotic. Well,
Use necrotic damage, yeah.
no. I'll just kind of exist. And I got the sense that entering this space sucked, right?
As you look closer, you see wisps of this aura striking out. But it's
He's
that.
like a Mercury dude.
Yes, exactly. And you see these tendrils of that liquid. A mercury look is actually a really, really good way to put it. And you see the tendrils kind of reach out intermittently about 5 feet out.
But if I'm near, it makes
You are
it
correct.
bad for him to hit. I'll stay. Get trial and error. See what happens. I'm hurting and I can't do anything about it. So let's just try.
Bonus actions?
Are we looking at me?
I guess bonus action offhand stab
That'll do.
for an additional 9, and I will take more.
Constitution saving throw?
23.
You succeed.
And that'll be it.
Perfect. That'll take us to Badliana's turn.
Oh
Eviliana, who
yeah,
is
she's
currently blind and toe-to-toe with one Lysander Elias. So things could be going better for Eviliana over here. But luckily for me, I did some reading. Ileana is going to cast Fizban's Platinum Shield on herself. It does stuff. Basically, it is a light shield, gives like damage reduction and all that jazz. It's a really cool spell. And the best part is it doesn't require you to see the creature you're targeting. It is just a creature of your choice in range. And then it is going to dodge for her action. That'll take us to Ivan's turn. The good one, not the bad one.
Okay. We will have hands go back over to cover bad August and darkness. Can August see in magical darkness?
Not that I'm aware of.
No.
Okay. All right. So let's actually reposition further down here then. I guess we're just going to cast a few Eldritch Blasts.
Perfect.
Ivan has double sight, but does not seeing your attackers impose anything? Like, I get advantage? Or is this
You get
just regular?
advantage because it's essentially blindness.
Okay. All right. And all 4 beams, 23, 30, 23, 28.
All of
23
those
lows.
will hit.
All right.
So 14, 23, 31 damage.
Okay. I'll choose not to do the repelling blast thing. Just
Smart.
keep him in the darkness right now. Yeah, that's it for Ivan.
Alrighty. The man himself, Argus O'Bannon.
I've been thinking about this for a little while. I'm going to start by moving 30. The force bubble that the evil Lysander is in, still within range of what I want to do, which is I'm going to cast Catapult. Since the force bubble makes everything inside of it, it only weighs 1 pound, and Catapult affects objects that are 1 to 5 pounds.
You're going to treat my boy like a pinball machine.
Boing,
Yep.
boing, boing, motherfucker.
And I'm going to send it down towards this corner. So I want range.
Okay. Yeah. Generally, the saving throw is for the target of whatever you're throwing it at.
Throwing it
But since you're just throwing it at the wall,
Yep.
that is going to happen. Go ahead and roll me 4d6.
16.
Easy math. Perfect. You see the collision hits with the extra force of being thrown into the wall.
Okay.
And Lysander will take the damage from the spell as well.
And I'm going to rummage in my bag. And I've tossed out in various places a few balls last turn. This time I'm going to pull out a potion flask, and I'm just going to wait.
Now it's time for Evil Ivan. Alrighty. Evil Ivan here. Aha! This is my voice because I'm evil. Is going to cast Summon Fiend. Is going to pop out. What do we got? Spooter.
Oh, this was the Anook spider.
Yep.
Now I'm sad.
You see this, it's hard to tell like specifically what kind, but it is this very much so like devil-esque figure. Very, very traditional devil creature looking, scaly red skin, small horns, all that jazz popping up behind you. And then use a far step. It's going to come over here. It's a teleporty thing. Is going to toss hands directly between the two of you. And then the spooter, the devil spooter, is going to throw some fire at you.
Oh, that meets it.
Perfect. That's what we like to hear. It's not too bad. So it'll be a grand total of 19 fire damage.
Resistance to fire.
So 9.
9. Okay. I was like, my brain stopped. It's like 6. That's wrong. Take it.
Check. I did read that wrong. It's going to do that 2 more times.
You're just spitting little globs at me. 24 hits.
So that'll be an additional 6 fire damage after the half.
Awesome. Taken.
7.
1 more.
Yeah.
I'm not looking super great.
That'll be the end of Ivan's turn. That'll take us to Evil Rhyme. Tummel, my dude, my bro, you are
30 feet
airborne
in the
now.
air.
Right. And so uncharacteristically to the Rhyme that you have come to know, is going to whip out a short bow and take a shot.
To be fair, I was considering doing the exact same thing.
27 to hit?
I'll use my reaction to cast shield.
Okay. And then you see Rhyme looks up at you, takes a shot, and then smiles and vanishes. What are all the circles on your field, Argus?
That's where I tossed the balls out.
Okay. Spartus the third.
Evil Gak, Badagak, Garabad, whatever it is feeble-minded currently, correct?
Yeah,
Correct.
he's stupid and pissed.
I'm just going to take a gamble, and since his charisma is now 1, I'm going to cast Banishment. But just banish him. DC 19's charisma save, please.
So let's see. A 1 charisma would be
-5?
-4. So 11.
That does not succeed.
That is correct.
Whatever plane that this Garagak was created on, they're banished to. If it was not on this plane, they're gone.
That is correct.
But if they are from this plane, they go to a pocket dimension.
Correct.
They do, and then they come back after a minute. So I'm rolling the dice and really hoping that they weren't created in hell.
We, in theory, know they were created on a plateau in the prime material,
In theory, we know that.
but this one maybe wasn't.
I'm not positive about this, but I'm pretty sure. So I'm trying my best here.
Garagak is banished.
He gone. And with that, I think I'll do I'll pop myself up here and get ready to like go over to this little corner over here.
Okay.
In case I'm needed. And that's it. That's my turn.
Perfect. Harlandino.
Sorry, am I still stunned?
The answer to this is fun. Yes, but you feel inside of you something chomping at the bit. Unfamiliar to you to have a foreign power trying to guide you in a certain way.
Feel familiar to the presence I felt before. This is an important distinction.
No, it is
Okay.
different. So your body is locked tight.
Yeah. I reach up and I touch. No, can't move. Never mind.
Mhm.
Yeah.
In this exact moment, what is Harlan? You've been stunned. You've been in situations where you've been stunned before. You know the feeling. Your body is just, you're fully out of control of your body for the moment. All of your muscles are tensed and locked together.
So I have an item,
Mhm.
the Jewel of Three Prayers. I can use a charge of the jewel without an action to end grappled, paralyzed, or restrained.
That you can.
But I give into this thing chomping at the bit.
That you do.
My god powers activate, I'm assuming.
If you choose to do this, yes.
Yeah. Where the eye used to be, there's the glowing eye gets brighter, and this tumult is not flying, correct?
Correct.
I will close, draw my greatsword, and take 2 swings. This is going to be 2 second level smites. Nothing fancy yet.
We take those.
18 and a 29.
29 hits.
Okay. 17 from the greatsword itself. I'm rolling 3d6 from God mode. Additional 17. Is there resistances?
No.
So 17 force and radiant combined on top of
Right.
the 17. And I don't have any bonus actions I can use. Really. That is going to be my turn.
Garrick actually trying to make another charisma saving throw. That's a 6.
Yeah.
Now Evil Tumult's turn. I had mentioned previously that all of them were showing god powers, direct copies of the person they were made. Tumult is a rare breed.
Is he the thing I'm looking for?
Tum can be copied. Alt cannot. Is going to look at you having just run up and kind of beat his ass real hard with one shot. Is also going to activate his god mode. In this, you see, whereas Tumult himself, he doesn't really have to activate his god mode. There is an additional effect that comes with that, but he has grown. He is one with Altair at this point. This version of Tumult also becomes one with an entity. Specifically, you look at this alternate
fair,
version
the
of
coolest.
Tumult, looks at you, and you see his skin starts to almost rot away in places. More specifically, as he looks and this change happens, when he looks back up at you, you see his left eye is gone
Yep.
and his left hand has been replaced.
Missing fingers.
Not missing fingers.
This motherfucker fused with Vecna.
That is correct. He is going to look at you, and this is very different than the Tumult you are used to. And at this point, you kind of understand maybe this isn't
Yep.
the same guy.
If he's doing an attack roll, it's at disadvantage because of the cloak of displacement, but I don't think he is.
He is not.
Cool. Thank you.
I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, 26.
26, you succeed. So you only take 48 points of necrotic damage.
Cool.
Good.
As
good.
your entire body, you see this hand, or rather, this kind of, it's a stump almost. But as the transformation finishes, you see what looks to be the end of a magic staff protrudes out of his arm. The topmost, where you would see a gemstone or some other arcane focus affixed to the staff itself, you see a skull intermingled in the winding knots of wood at the top of the staff. And as the skull looks at you, the eyes, the nose, and the mouth holes all glow with a bright black energy. And it comes
That's
cascading out of the skull and surrounds you in this energy. You succeed and you take 48 damage. Now it's time for the evil Argus. Ileana, you have Ivan rather. You have Argus locked down in this darkness. So you don't really
not lockdown, but
right, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So you don't really see what happens. But you do hear go ahead.
Ivan has the Devil Sight invocation. Ivan does
right.
regularly into the magical darkness.
That's why you had advantage on the Cheyenne.
Yeah.
So you do see as Argus also activates his God mode. And then you see, whereas the Argus, uses mechanical pieces and tinkers and parts to create all sorts of machinations and all sorts of different technologies. This Argus takes a piece of himself and tosses it forward, reaching into the skin above his ribs and just tearing it off and tossing it forward. As it pops up into the sky, grows, shapes, you see this rotted, massive creature spawns almost instantaneously. As a creature that looks a lot like this, but a lot more fucked up, comes careening at you out of the darkness.
Oh fuck.
This is an abominable Yeti.
That's on my list. Keep that token.
I got you, buddy. So I need you to start a Constitution saving throw. Very nice. And then it's going to come at you with some claws. I'm pretty sure the first one will hit with a natural 20 for a 31.
Yeah, you're looking for a 14 AC. Mostly.
Ivan.
Oh, right. This is Ivan.
Yeah, Ivan ain't a fighter.
Yeah. So both of those will hit. Ivan will take 16, 26, 33, 50, 56 points of damage.
Ivan ain't looking good. Ivan is now, I think, bloodied is the term. Below 50,
below half.
above 25. Yeah.
All right. And then Argus himself is going to fall back.
Concentration saves. I'm making it's a 24 and a 17. What am I making for concentration?
So the first one will be DC 16 and then DC 10.
Okay. Advantage because of the Warcaster feat, but it's still...
First one fails, unfortunately.
Yeah. All right, so darkness is down.
All right. And now we go to the epic battle of summoners. Evil Tsapartos, who is restrained and needs to make a strength save to get out.
Action to make a strength check against my save DC. So a strength check.
Just a strength check.
Yeah.
But the webs are flammable.
That's not going to do it. And so it's going to go ahead and make a melee spell attack against you to hit you for that big, like not at all any amount of damage. And with a natural one, misses very much so.
Who knew Partos would roll like the real one?
Rang.
Tumult, that is your turn.
All right. Well, we'll start with this. So at the center point of my forehead, I start pulling out a lance as I touch a finger to it, and it just fills with energy as a lance comes out. And I'm going to point it in the direction I last saw him, and I will say, rhyme Blackstrand. So alternatively, you can utter the creature's name. If the named creature is within range, it gains no benefit from cover or invincibility as the lance homes in on it. If the named target isn't within range, the lance dissipates and the spell slot is not extended. And then you'll need to succeed on an intelligence saving throw, which is 25 currently. I can't see it, so I don't know if it also ignores this. This is just me testing.
You have Spell Sniper, right? So your range is 240?
Yeah.
Your target is in range.
Alex, no!
You
Zach,
bitch.
no!
You bitch.
Rhyme.
Yeah.
And you should make an intelligence saving throw.
Yeah. I'm not very smart. Oh, well, I'm
Wait,
proficient
our
in
attacks
names.
go through the walls?
20 doesn't be the 25.
You're not sure?
Rolling
Cool.
a 10d6. And I'd be incapacitated until the start of your next turn.
Incapacitated.
My brain skipped the P, so it was just incapacitated.
So Tumult, you cast this spell.
36.
Righto. I'm heartily and bloodied.
You cast this spell and toss it in the direction you last saw this creature.
It
This
goes, whoop.
Copy of Rhyme, and it immediately shoots underneath you and you see it pass through the barrier behind you. But as it travels in that direction, it opens very briefly. Argus, standing here, preparing your next move, you see this psychic lance come rocketing through your area as you see small holes just large enough for the spell to pass through. Rockets through. Immediately, they seal themselves again. Clearly, whoever has designed this for you is absolutely watching and paying close attention. Damage taken, Dash?
Damage taken.
Perfect. You are incapacitated.
Until this round.
Correct. Bonus action?
Nothing else for now.
Now we go to the Battle of the Brawn. Garagak versus Harlan Dino, but bad.
Schmarlin Schwino.
Schmarlin Schmelo.
Erling Klingklo.
All right. Now, since last turn, you have had a chance to pop all your shit. So you're feeling a lot better about life at this point.
Other than half healthy myself, yeah.
Yeah, he did kind of dandy crit on himself.
That is a thing that happened.
I hit myself for like 112 or something.
This Harlan is going to cast Death Ward on himself and is going to cast Sanctuary on himself. That's going to be his turn. The look on Coda's face, right? He's like, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, between that and Cloak of Displacement, I'm just going to be whiffing.
Lysander.
Well, if you're anything like her, you're going to try to heal. So I'm going to cast Spirit Shroud.
Now we're busting out the big guns.
I'll just do cold. All of them are halved, but and I swing. Does half cover give me disadvantage?
No, it's a +2 to AC.
Okay.
Ilya is dodging, which would...
You do have disadvantage from the dodge action.
Yeah, but Ilya is blind, so advantage from unseen.
Correct. Yeah, it was just to make
It's
it
just
flat
a
rolls.
flat rolls.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's why I didn't say anything before, because it was just a flat
Yay,
rolls.
regular dice.
36 and a crit.
Jesus. All right. What are you doing? What are we adding on to things?
So
What's
first
going
one
on?
is that, and then I have my 3d6.
Three.
And then
24.
so that's just the first hit. This will be the crit, which I'll throw a smite on at second level. So do you want me to roll double dice or just double it?
Up to you. I always say roll double dice because if you roll low and double it, you kind of fuck yourself. So,
So 6d6 plus 68,
are you doing a second level?
additional 40.
All right. So we have 24, 40, 44.
And then
84
12
damage.
cold damage on top of it.
So you were doing 96 damage. Ileana had 47 health left.
Really? Uh-oh.
You cut your dearest, like a long-standing friend, in half.
I hate that.
Your strike comes down and it hits this barrier, this light shield, and you see that the first shot cracks it. You spin, follow through, and go straight through her center with your second shot.
Feel the pain.
There's a brief moment where Eviliana looks at you.
It's very good, Alex. I want you to know that.
Thank you.
Well done.
And just kind of stares. And then very much so like bad fantasy movie style, just the halves fall in separate directions. Several things happen all at once in this moment.
Quietly repeating, you're not her, you're not her.
You see a beam of golden energy, this kind of like golden white energy comes careening out of this Ileana's body and rockets into these barriers in this direction. And following that beam of light, you look down and you see, no. The barriers drop.
Hi, Ivan.
So glancing around you, you see Garagak fighting Harlan Dino and Argus fighting Ivan.
Oh, gang's all here. But I don't know who's good or bad in these situations.
That is correct. And you see this golden energy is pressing powerfully against this wall right here. You have your movement still.
Who's good, guys? And I just kind of like turn around and like survey.
Garagak and Ivan, you both see these walls drop as well.
And so do the evil guys.
They do.
And I guess I'll move just like a few steps forward. I'm not charging in either direction, just kind of walking forward and surveying a little bit.
All right. You do now see the barriers dropped. Lysander standing there. Yeah, I gave you a lot to think about this one, buddy.
Is Illy's body laying there?
You do see
Lysander standing over a corpse of Iliana.
That is correct.
Who you inherently do not trust. I didn't expect this to happen so quickly.
I'll fly over here.
All right. Harlan is going to make an attack of opportunity on you.
I feel so bad. Illy did 0
But if
damage to me.
Harlan attempts to attack, doesn't their sanctuary go away?
Garagak's brain is clearly
Understood.
not on Harlan
I mean,
anymore. No,
to
it's
be
good to keep
fair-
that in check. Yeah. So it'd be 15 damage.
Is that after
Oh.
the reduction?
So
or-
7.
I will bonus action cast Branding Smite, my
Okay.
weapon, and swing twice on Lysander.
You're looking for a 23.
I'm so far away.
That'll hit.
That'll do it. That'll do it.
That's very fitting.
Interesting.
Critical.
So it'd be 82 damage. But Coda, what's going through Garagak's mind right now when you rush over here?
Anger, sense of revenge, hatred for betrayal that they just killed, sadness a little bit for the fact that Illy's dead, at least in Garagak's eyes.
Where'd you throw that shot?
Probably straight to the chest. Probably just like straight comeback hangmaker. Oh, right to the breastplate.
Lysander, you see the barriers go down. You make a call of who's the good guys. And the only response you get
Is to be attacked
is
by Garagak.
Garagak careening at you. You get your shield up briefly to block the first shot. And then the second the follow-up hits you square in your chest, you go careening into the stone behind you.
It probably cracks the acorn in half that he wears on his chest.
Yep. You are paralyzed.
Oh, okay.
Oof.
Both of my characters are incapacitated.
To clarify, this is not permanent
No, it's
But-
for a round or whatever, or for a
It's-
chunk.
for some time. You can still speak, but you cannot move.
So Lysander can talk fast.
I would, though I still have movement. Follow.
Evil Lysander is locked in a box. What's the save I have to make? Or is there a save?
There isn't.
Okay, Lysander's locked in a box.
Ding ding diddly damn.
Ileana, your turn.
Perfect.
What is the radius for?
20-foot radius for Ice Storm? Action to cast Ice Storm from the staff.
You have a 20-foot radius here.
Okay, perfect. Then let's go ahead and send it there.
Creature in cylinder must make a dexterity saving throw. Double checking. Disadvantage. Got it.
Perfect. So it's bludgeoning and cold damage.
31 of it, nonetheless.
And then that area is difficult terrain until the start of my next turn.
All right.
Go ahead and bonus action, double swing, make a disaster.
Jesus Christ.
Imagine if these fucking walls come down. Garagak looks over and goes, "Wait a second.
All right, that's it.
Guess what's happening?"
Ileana, this is the first time you're witnessing these barriers drop down. But before you even have a chance to gather your surroundings, you see your attention is fully grabbed by this shining light rocketing towards you. And as it hits, there's resistance at first, like something is holding it away from you. And it sits and it's almost, you can see it slowly start to kind of retreat away from you, like something is pulling it in a different direction. But ultimately it wins out. And it comes rocketing into your body. Ileana, welcome to full deitic power. As of now, double all bonuses from your god powers. That includes the ability score increases. That includes everything. Another beam of light. This one, almost the direct opposite, you could say, to the one that came out of Ileana, goes rocketing in this direction, pushing against this barrier here. Black, smoky essence pushing against that barrier. You see the barriers around you that still remain. All of you see the barriers around you that are remaining they like flicker for a second, like something is changing, like whatever's making these is losing some sort of concentration or something like that. All of you in this large open area now see everything as it stands at its current point. You see a dead Ileana over yonder, a standing Ileana over here. There's some icy bits on the ground in this general area.
There's a fucking zombie yeti.
There is a zombie yeti over here. Ileana, I am going to say the rush of energy that came into you is going to end your turn.
I'm incapacitated.
Ivan, you got the yeti in your grill. You This is strictly for my sake, but I'm going to take the aura off of.
All right. I'll telepathically tell hands to fly up and away from everybody until I give them other instructions. And then on the bonus action false step over to the now paralyzed Lysander. And I'm looking at Garagak. And can I guess there's no way of knowing.
Speak freely. You're fine. Do what you want to do.
So I'm going to try to do the Ivan thing and get over to the now paralyzed Lysander, the one that looks, I can tell that they're obviously like stunned or whatever, right? Or paralyzed, like they're not moving.
The front of Lysander's armor is completely concaved.
So I'm going to cast Vanish, and because it's a level 5 spell, like if you check 2 targets, I pick Ivan and Lysander.
Ivan and Lysander?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
he's getting us out of here.
Hopefully we appear in the same place on the prime material so we can talk for a minute, so Lysander can choose to try to fail it.
I don't fucking know. I think I would fail it because I think it's a win-win situation in this of like either that is my friend and we're doing something, or I get to be out of this situation.
For now,
we're on a secret layer.
Garagak, you see Ivan rush up next to you or close to you, and then Ivan and Lysander disappear. Great. You would also recognize this spell.
Chaparta's used it all the time.
It's my bread and butter.
So every time we come to one of those two characters' turns, I will give you guys a second to chat it out. Argus, completely unaware of any of the other things happening.
I don't remember if I activated my god power or not, so I'm just going to activate it now.
I don't remember either.
And a red and white ball cap pops up on his head that kind of glows, and he shifts it around backwards and uses his action and says, "Salad, I summon you." And in the bubble with Lysander,
the gray slot.
The gray slot. Oh my god. Out of a red and white, I said it was a yellow white ball, just pops open and it explodes out of the ball.
Yeah. It's a slod, but
gross.
It's
being gently caressed by a frog.
This slod's a yak.
Okay.
You know what? Good for them.
No.
Which ball was it?
It's the one under Lysander.
In the bubble?
Yes. I threw 2 balls at Lysander.
Yeah, I know you did. I think for science sake, I think the bubble breaks.
Okay. So that was my action. For my bonus action, I'm going to go ahead and cast Guardian of Nature on myself. And I'm going to be the greater tree. So, barky leaves sprout from my hair. Doesn't look that different than normal. I gain temporary hit points, con saves with advantage, and dex and wisdom based attack rolls with advantage. And the ground within 15 feet of me is difficult terrain for my enemies.
Sounds good.
And I'll have the slot attack. Has 3 attacks, 1 bite, and 2 claws. And they all are considered magic weapons because that's what it says on the sheet in case there's magic weapon resistances or anything. So 15 total points.
That ain't bad.
It's not bad.
No, not bad at all. And then I'm just going to stay in this corner.
Sounds good. That'll take us back to Evil Ivan.
I'm in danger.
The first thing that's going to happen is Devil Dude's going to throw 3 fireballs at you.
They all hit. Oof,
That's 40 out the gate.
20. Fire resistance. Still not looking good.
Yeah, don't fix what ain't broke. It's going to be Eldritch Blasts.
The magic number you're looking for is 56 hit points. Every single one? Yeah.
46.
10 hit points left, baby.
Wow.
Shit.
Each one sends you careening 10 feet backwards. 20.
Ivan does put baby in a corner.
30 feet of forced movement into a wall.
Oh, another 3d6 or 66?
No shot.
Fuck off.
Hell yeah.
Dead.
Rhyme falls unconscious.
God damn it.
Oh, it did exactly the 10. That's awesome.
Argus and Harlan, you both see these walls drop.
Okay.
I'm not actually mad. I think this is fascinating.
That'll take us to Rhyme but Difference turn.
Yeah,
You're
that
shitting
misses.
me.
What?
Rhyme has things. Stroke of luck.
Don't help me kill Tumult.
Run his things.
That just means you hit because you're level
Yeah.
20 now. Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
It hits. Eureka, we've done it.
It only does 39, which is not a lot. Tumult's squishy because you lost like a quarter
It's
of your
not
hit
a
points.
little.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm still at 100.
Departos, you're alone in a
That's
box.
me. I am. My box is not dissipating. Yes. Well, that sucks.
Hence why the walls are still there.
Yeah. Capable
You are
of discerning what's going on outside of my box, or am I just stuck in my box?
you're just stuck in your box.
And I know I banished Scaragak.
Correct.
I'm just gonna focus on my banishment. I want him gone. I don't want to
All
kill him, but I want him gone. If there's nothing else I can do or see or perceive, I'm gonna just chill and take an extra moment to really fortify making sure he does not come back to this plane.
Sounds good.
Alex said play the game, and Ian went, no.
No,
Harlandino.
I am a control character. No.
Alrighty. 2 attacks against Vecna, I guess.
Hey, it's Tumna, all right?
Okay. Math. I got to do other things.
It's 39 total. You're good.
Okay. And then Divine Smites. I'm going to do 2 second levels.
68 plus an additional 3d6 from your first hit.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. And then bonus action, I'll cast Sanctuary on myself.
It's not a bad 92 points of damage.
Paladins, baby!
After that, we come to a very interesting turn. Ivan and Lysander, you banished yourselves back to where you left. The same location that the rest of these ne'er-do-wells left from, the rest of these copies left from. You arrive, there is but a moment before you hear the most terrifying guttural roar you have ever heard.
That's what I was wondering.
As a foaming and frothing at the mouth, feeble-minded Garagak comes careening towards you both.
I fucking knew it. Have fun, y'all.
Both places have Gittagek.
It is now abundantly clear to you
I'm not
which one
even
is the bad
sorry.
Garagak, and it's not the one that was with you in the first place.
Still
I know.
don't know.
This one is very clearly like fucked up. Ivan, my dude, you're gonna get 2 swings from Garagak coming at you.
Looking for a 14. I don't think you can actually miss.
Is going to recklessly attack you because he is feeble-minded and is just swinging berserkly, trying to damage and hurt. Correction, he's going to hit you 3 times. Oh, I rolled the wrong thing. Damn it. Not a crit. It makes me sad. That's okay. So that's going to be
Like 31. Oh, and
No.
then rage. Yeah, and then
Yeah,
rage bonus is 4 a shot plus 6d6 fire damage or radiant damage.
Okay, so I'd be
64 points of damage.
unconscious from just the so with the first radiant, it would put me down.
19 plus 12.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ileana, you are on the ground unconscious with 2 failed death saving throws.
Ivan. But yes.
Ivan,
Fuck.
sorry.
Wait, does that mean we port back? Because
Yeah,
the
it
concentration
does. Yeah.
drops?
That is correct.
Oh,
Just immediately back, like, ah!
back in front of Garagak again. I'm inevitable.
What happened? Why are we here?
They were gone for 6 not even full 6 seconds. They appear back, and Ivan is crushed and bloody, laying on the ground. Oh no, because the second
Is
hit.
this what life is?
That is actually huge because that means the second hit wouldn't have gone off because you dropped unconscious.
Hell
So you
fucking
don't
yeah.
take those extra hits. You're still fucked up and laying on the ground, but you're not at 2 failed death saves right out the gate.
Yo, this place sucks.
Just both times met eye to eye with a fucking pissed off Garagak, but this one at least seems to have whatever mind Garagak normally has.
Yo, bro, I'm having a bad time.
That was a fun little aside.
Hilarious.
I love this for us. I still don't know if this is the good Ivan.
Bring it on, fake tumult.
I need another Constitution saving throw.
Sanctuary. What does that do? Until it spends, any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or a harmful spell must first make a wisdom saving throw. Got to be a 20.
It's an ability. It's just a thing that he can do.
That's fine.
I think
if you
that's
wanna do
stupid.
it.
No, I think it's stupid. I'm still gonna roll.
Cool. So it goes through anyway.
Hey. Constitution saving throw from you, buddy.
Yep.
Harlan, you will take 98 points of necrotic damage. 96. Sorry, 96.
Cool. Alex, how does the fake tumult look? Does he look fucked up?
He did.
Oh, it's
Cool.
a healing necrotic.
We are on Argus, but not the same Argus.
Already
Tapartos,
disregarded it.
you see a lot happening.
Do I have any concept of what's been going on, or am I just
No.
like stressed? Okay, great.
Ian, I will add
Fan-fucking-tastic.
an important clarifier. You see your own dead body.
Oh, you do see a dead you over here too. yeah.
Yes, I remember that. That doesn't help clear anything up. Only
It's
adds
not
to
supposed
the
to.
confusion,
It's not supposed to be clear.
as I'm aware.
So while you're taking all of this in, almost instantaneously, you are interrupted by a massive influx of energy. And very similar to when Ileana's energy rushed into her, the energy is almost being held back by something. Something's trying to pull it. And you see the walls are getting weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker around you, almost as if the same thing that put these walls up is trying to take this energy. But ultimately, it flows into you. You're a god now. All of the bonuses of your god powers are doubled.
Fuck.
The ability score increases, the boosts, all that stuff is doubled. Once this rush is over you, you kind of come to your senses and you see a zombie yeti standing directly in your face. And the first thing I need from you is a DC 18 Constitution saving throw.
It's an 18. It matches.
And then he's gonna hit you with some claws. First one misses. Second one, you will take 23 damage.
Dietic, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the Argus in front of you is going to walk over. Hi.
Me.
How are you?
Doing pretty well, I guess. Yourself? I don't believe you.
Oh, I'm just out here shooting the shit, yanking chains, pulling legs.
Are you shooting my shit, yanking my chains, and pulling my legs out of their sockets?
Yeah, here's a magic trick. And I need a wisdom saving throw.
Nat 20, 32.
All right, you save. Unfortunately, you are not polymorphed into a horny toad.
Big sad.
Unfortunate. Tumble.
Simple really is the best answer to this. He knows what to do. And I'm going to just pull out my decanter of endless water, angle it downward, and I'm going to spin in a circle and yell geyser and just shoot 30 gallons of water all over this.
That's smart, though. He may be
30 gallons of
invisible, but
water.
him got steppies.
Make a perception check. You are 30 feet in the air and you're looking for very fine movements because 30 gallons of water is not a ton,
No.
but it's enough to get a thin
Right.
layer of water across the ground. Not quite.
I'll just do it again and keep adding more water.
So I'll have you roll again if Rhyme moves on his turn.
Oh, okay.
Because then you'll be listening for like the splashing of the water and shit like that.
You know what? Just to be safe, let's just throw a shield of faith on myself.
Fair enough.
We'll make it a clean 25 for now.
That is evil Harlandino's turn. He is going to beeline towards Ileana using a movement and an action to dash. Lysander, you're paralyzed, but you have a moment to speak.
Are you the good Gek or the bad Gek? Both of you have tried to attack me. The other one took out Ivan. What is happening?
No such thing as a good Gargak for you.
Illy?
Oh,
Damn.
oh, dude.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Iconic.
I'm gonna go pee again. I'll be right back.
Lysander, that is your response. Do you have anything else quick to throw out there?
No, I just kind of shouted for Illy. It was like, I see kind of at a glance another one, and it's trying to determine which one was real.
Doesn't Tapartos need to make a con save for his banishment spell?
Oh, yeah, you took damage.
And now Garagak's gonna beat the shit out of me.
Now it is Garagak's turn.
So I'm not sure what action economy you'll make me use to do it. I just kind of want to lean in and grab Lysander by the throat and say, I made a promise. Just know your dad saved your life today. Don't move. And I'm going to go over here.
I can't.
Lysander, you're paralyzed. So I know you don't, but even if you did want to make an attack of opportunity, just for the mechanics lawyers out there, you do not get that. All right, you rush Argus.
I don't see another Argus here, right?
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah, so at the moment, Garagak's just swinging at everybody. considering Harlan already swung at him.
That's valid.
Yeah.
You do. I will say, Garagak's not a hyper intelligent guy,
Right.
but battlefield awareness he does have. So for context, you do see the same Harlan that was duking it out with you
hmm
is beelining for Ileana.
So I know that Ileana is good.
You can use that.
I would get a gist. Yeah.
Yeah.
This would probably work perfect. Then. Yeah. So assuming he's not going to him, I'm going to swing at Argus. Unless you want me to use action economy for.
Nope, you're good.
Okay. I was just going to leave it up to you. I wasn't sure.
Nope, that was fucking sweet. I'm here for it.
Yeah, at that point, it was an object interaction. It's fine.
Okay.
That's kind of my logic too, honestly.
Fair. 26 and a 35.
60, 72, 78.
Yeah. Well, I killed Argus.
I haven't got some licks in there ahead of time.
Yeah.
But yeah, Argus died. Garagak, you see pouring out of Argus's body. It's this like gunmetal gray energy that runs out and starts just rocketing into this wall right here. And Argus doesn't have a head anymore.
Oh, nice.
So,
if I can, I would just look over at Partos and just like with a question, just be like, Captain.
you had this. So how it looks from your perspective to Partos is you had this Yeti like up in your face, right?
Yes.
And then it vanishes, and you see like from behind it, you see Garagak standing over Argus's body, laying slumped on the ground with like a caved in skull.
I don't know what to say.
I mean, to be fair, you had a Garagak trying to murder you, and this one just
Lieutenant? Honestly, yeah.
Did you want to toss a response other than I don't know what to say at Garagak?
You said captain?
Yeah, like in a question mark fashion.
Well done. Thank you.
I'll just be like, be careful. There's a lot of our friends trying to kill us.
I've noticed. Thank you for saving my life.
No problem.
I'm going
I
to
would
resort
leave
to
Lysander
alcohol
in the
very
corner.
soon.
I would tell,
Leave Lysander in the corner.
yeah, I would tell Partos to leave Lysander in the corner.
Perfect. Do you have enough movement left to do anything else? Or are you pausing for a second?
I do, but I'll just stay.
Lysander is going to take some cracks at your slot there. 29 and 28.
Oh yeah, they both hit.
My boy getting to
73 damage to the slot.
Okay. It's not the tankiest of boys, but it can take a hit.
Yeah. It's CR9. It's not a joke.
True.
Ileana. Chaos has ensued since their last action.
May chaos take the world.
With my 30 passive perception now, do I see the dead Ileana way in the corner?
Yes.
Perfect. All right, can I cast Detect Magic from my staff? Meaning that the webs drop.
Yes.
And I want to go full God mode and specifically look over at what I see from dead Ileana's body.
A few items, but nothing else.
Okay. Just a quick glance. Does anything stand out with like Deadic energies around people? Do some of them seem more like chaotic or like not really fixed or?
So all of them look identical to what you're used to, with the exception of Partos and yourself. The
Being
auras coming off of you are
Deadic?
almost blinding at this point.
Okay.
Actually, it's same as when you cast it with Tempest. It's that same just full like blinding inferno of energy.
Okay.
And this Hollandino came charging like pretty much at me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Gotta move Blade of Disaster up to 30 feet and swing twice at the Holland charging.
Perfect. Go ahead. Oh. Yep. Both.
Holy shit, the force critical. Wow.
So yeah, instead of doing double, it does triple for a critical.
Wow.
And then it also criticals on an 18 or higher.
Hell yeah.
That's wild.
For a bonus action, I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, that's what ninth level spells are for, baby.
So that was my action for
Still hitting people with Kimber.
Oh, cool. All right.
Oh, that means tumult's free.
That is really not good.
Yeah, it means an invisible
water.
rhyme is loose.
Does water just go swoosh?
It was only
Yeah,
30 gallons in a really big spot.
Yeah. Essentially, the Tumult's plan is kind of moot at this point. As you guys watch this Harlan die, it doesn't travel far. It is pushing directly into the wall right here. Actually, Kimber, you kind of came up with your own vibes. What color is the aura? It's that
Yeah.
gold.
it's like kind of gold and misty, and kind of probably just like wafts over quickly, shoots over.
Yeah, for sure.
Wafts quickly.
Like pale gold,
Quick
like
waft.
not like shining gold, but like this kind of pale, almost like gold and silver mixed together.
Yeah, I like that. Ileana, you still have your action and movement here.
I use the action for detect magic. So
Right. Sorry.
I'm gonna move, I guess, further away from everybody else, and then that's it.
Alrighty. Rhyme, I'm gonna need a death save.
Yup.
Oof.
9 is a failure. Ivan,
Dude.
I'm gonna need a death save.
Oh, there it is. Okay, sorry.
So, I wanted to comment, Allie, too. Harlan had 150 life left.
Yep.
You did 154. Ivan, death save was a success with an 11. Argus.
I am going to move my movement, my 30 feet. As he's walking, he pulls the pistol out. And
Indiana
2
Jones.
shots at Lysander.
Hell yeah.
Both hit.
Nice.
Anything else from you?
Well, the slod crits on his last claw attack.
Perfect. Get that extra damage in there.
And that's my turn.
Alrighty. Evil Ivan is going to send the devil up over here. He's going to move here. Hands is going to follow suit a little bit slower. And it's going to be 3 fireballs over at you there, Argus.
The 17 misses.
Okay. So it'd be 27 damage from the 2 fireballs that hit.
Halved.
Are you also resistant to fire?
Because of my armor. I'm looking for it right now. So I molten
You're good.
bronze skin half plate.
Yep, that sounds about right. So 13 fire damage. Then we're coming at you with 4 Eldritch Blast. So 3 of 4, top 3, 9, 21, 28 force damage.
28
Yep.
taken.
And is shoved into Lysander.
Would have gone here. Yeah. I tried to line it up, free eyeballing it here. But yeah, you are pushed into this corner with repelling blasts. No. You are still out here. That is important. Very different and important because the 4th one missed you. So it was 30 feet, not 40 feet movement. Alrighty. Evil Rhyme. Ileana. 24 to hit.
I'll cast shield.
That's it. It's Spartos, your turn.
So I know that this is good Garagak because I just banished bad Garagak. There's a random Hans to my north/northwest. Am I able to see anything, or is it just like arcane barriers?
Ian, roll an insight check.
Oh yeah, there's a way to assume. But we also never saw Harlan's God mode
That
before.
is a 19.
You understand at this point how magical power levels work. There is mortal plane. There is like demigod level, which is where you were. There's only
No,
one
I'm a
step
god.
above that. So whatever made these walls can't be on a different power level than you anymore.
Dispel those motherfuckers.
Yeah, with that concept in mind, dispel magic on the wall directly in front of me.
At what level?
This one right here. It was originally at 3rd, but let's put it at 7th, just for shits and gigs. Just because I can. There we go. 7th level. Dispel magic. Does anything happen?
All of you now have full vision of this battlefield and everything that is going on in it.
I don't know if this is a very good or a very bad thing.
Argus and Harlan, both of you have energy that comes careening towards you, smashes into your body. Argus, this gunmetal gray, this reminiscent of metal shavings from your projects. Harlan, this golden silver mist flows into you, and you see the same thing that everyone else has seen when this has happened, this pulling energy, something trying to hold on to it to stop the powers from going into you. But it's only for a brief moment before the energy comes crushing into you. Both of you double the effects of your god powers. Spartos, it is your turn. You have movement and a bonus action left.
I think as far as movement goes, I'm going to right here. I don't know who's good or who's bad. I know Garagak's good here. because I got Batagak somewhere else. So I'm gonna just shoop to whoop myself in here.
The tumult
And-
in front of you looks like Vecna.
Yeah, to be fair, that tumult has an eye rotted out and a hand rotted off. That's also
Yeah.
a probably safe bet.
Yeah. No, totally. I'm going to mass healing word. I'm gonna go out here, 14 healing,
That would've been
brought back to
wall.
everybody.
Yeah.
Pretty sure
Don't forget the
have-
+2 per die.
16.
Yeah, it would be 16. Because I heal maximum on all my healing spells now.
Perfect. So that's 16 healing to Rhyme, Ileana, Harlan, yourself, Garagak.
So 16 back to everybody, and I already did my regular action. So
Yep.
we're gonna chill.
Perfect.
Okay. So times 4. 40. I dumped 40 points in. Times 4.
It'd
Okay.
be 120 or
160.
no,
yeah.
160. Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's my action. Bonus action Sanctuary again, but the save's now a 23. So
Yep.
that's my turn.
Garagax in the evil Garagax in the void. Evil tumult is going to look at you, Partos. Actually, he's going to look at both of you, and he raises this skull staff head that's like sticking out of his arm, points it at the two of you, and a cone bursts out with these essentially souls that are rocketing out of it, these small wisps and of essences of people and monsters and creatures and just all sorts of entities that have been collected over time that all come out with these as they run through. I need both of you to make a Constitution saving throw.
+9.
It's a 34.
There you go. I need one from you too, Kimber.
Fucking 17.
So because this one is a cone, it's a lot less. So Kimber, you will take 38 necrotic. Ian, you will take 19. And then he's going to take a legendary action. Technically, it's not a legendary action, but it's the best way to describe it. It's like a self-proc free action during his turn. But I'm just going to call it a legendary action, but it's not that. That's why it's on his turn, not at the end of Partos. He's going to make 2 attacks at you with this staff. Both of these are +13. I'm just going to do it this way because it's faster than me trying to roll everything out. 24 to hit.
This is against my armor class.
Yes.
That hits.
And a 32.
Can I got what's it called? The new level 1 spell. Silvery Bobs. Can I Silvery Bobs that first one?
So we're re-rolling that first hit, Ileana. 25.
Hits.
Your body is racked with crippling pain, but it's not from the strikes.
Okay.
We'll get to that here in a minute. Do me a favor. Mark down on your character sheet somewhere just the
Okay.
word afterthought.
Just put it in your notes or something.
And remind me top of next session.
Let's see how sturdy they made me, and I will activate. Well, not really activate, but my eyes will glow, and I will assume my tumult form, I guess.
Sure.
Let's just hurl some Eldritch Blast at myself. Let's see what happens. Because I'm well within my own range.
That'll hit. That'll hit. That'll crit.
And 4.
42 plus 22. That's insane.
It's actually plus 25.
All of them hit. Is 97 total. Anything else on your turn, Tumult?
No, I'll leave it at that. Yeah,
Okay. Lysander?
Am I still paralyzed?
Yes. This isn't a magical effect. This is your body is broken.
No, I know. It just means I can't do the one thing I wanted to do.
Move your big toe.
Just kind of like shouting as much as I can. Somebody help Ivan.
Roll me an athletics check with disadvantage.
Is God mode still active? So this gets a +10.
You can crawl your way over to Ivan.
I would do so and dump 30 points of lay on hands, which makes it 60 points of healing.
Ivan, you are healed 60.
Did you just move?
Sure did.
Fuck.
Go and heal Ivan. So take that for.
Yeah.
Who also is working for Xerxes.
Yeah.
Nope.
That's
Garagak,
good.
it is your turn. You do see another Lysander now up in the distance.
Okay, seeing this Lysander still in the corner and seeing this other Lysander, I think that we got that. I'm gonna how many times I gotta teach you this lesson, old man? Lysander real quick?
I guess you
Yeah.
are at advantage with the frog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just
And,
gonna paralyze all the Lysanders to make sure they stay put.
Yeah. You guys keep your asses down. Oh,
In line,
24.
bitch.
24 beats it.
okay.
Yeah.
So they both hit.
Yep.
Nice.
70 damage.
Yeah.
Perfect. Bonus action or anything?
I guess I'll lean around and just be like, "Hey, Argus."
Gonna spin around on you and take 2 shots at you.
That's valid.
See, at least that one fought back. I didn't.
Those both hit.
Right. Well, you're a pain in the ass, so you're getting both the big beauties here.
You're getting smoked.
You know, I'll use a reaction to swing back.
6. So we 76 have to 38 on you.
Okay.
Oh wait, no.
Is he activated?
So an additional 10.
Okay. So it'd be 48.
And then in return, you did 24, 35, 40, 52.
Yeah.
All right. With that, friends, the long ass combat comes almost to an end. For the folks at home, I know combat episodes are rougher to watch if it's not your kind of thing. So I totally understand if y'all are going through it. But if you're here, I'm glad you're here because you're getting to see the upgrades. You're getting to see the story choices. There's a lot of like actual like role play decision things happening in this combat too, which was the goal. Stick with us. I promise you, I'm not done with twists and turns yet. So stick with it. Thanks for hanging out with us. If you like this, if you know you have friends that like really interesting combats in D&D or anything like that, tell them about it. Have them watch these episodes with this combat in it or any of the other ones that I've done that you thought were interesting. I try to make these not just hack and slash over and over again. I like to add my own little spins on stuff. Share the videos out. Helps a lot. If you liked it, like it. If you have something to say, tell me. If I fucked up, let me know. It's the only way I learn.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
All those things. Ring a ding ding, that little bell in the corner. Short, sweet, to the point. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in 2 weeks for the next episode. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.